I arrive on scene of an 18-year-old female who's been ejected from her car. There are no hazards around, she's out of the traffic, isolated, no bodily fluids anywhere. So BSI, seen as safe. Go ahead. My first impression is she's alert. She noticed me. I'm looking around at her. She seems a little pale. I don't see any excessive bleeding anywhere, pooling of blood. I'm gonna go ahead and call ALS as a precaution to a spinal injury. I'm gonna have my ghost partner hold her C-spine while I continue my assessment. So as I said, she was alert to me and asked, so how are you doing?
I'm a little sore.
A little sore, okay. Okay, so she was verbal, she is alert. I'm gonna go ahead with my secondary assessment. So I'm gonna touch you, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm gonna feel around her skull and her head for abnormalities, any shifting of bones. I look into her ears, there's no cerebral fluids coming out. I'm going to feel the back of her neck, no abnormalities, no pooling, no blood underneath her head. Her thorax, her throat is in alignment, normal positioning. I'm going to go ahead and touch the rest of you now. If you feel any pain, let me know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's kind of sore.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's sore in her left arm, bicep, upper quadrant. Go down. You can feel for a pulse. She has a pulse in both arms. We're going to go ahead and check the chest area. Also assess her breathing in the process. She's breathing equally on both of her lungs. There's no pain in your abdomen.
Mm-mm.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and feel the pelvis. Anything?
No.
Okay, the pelvis is not shifting. I'm going to go ahead down to the legs. Anything?
No, not really.
What this one?
Mm-mm.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and feel for the pulse again. Just got pulses in both. Can you wiggle your toes for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. We're going to go back up. We're going to ask, does anywhere hurt specifically?
Just my arm.
Just your arm? Okay. You have any allergies?
Penicillin?
Penicillin, sweet. Any medications you're on?
No.
Past medical history or incidents that's happened?
Not anything big.
Okay. When was your last oral intake?
At lunch I had an apple.
At lunch you had an apple.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go ahead and put her into the ambulance. My ghost partner is going to help me put her on a backboard as I do the spinal palpitations. So I'm going to go ahead and roll you over.
Okay.
Put your arm up here. I'm going to cross this leg.
Okay.
I'm going to roll you over and feel your spine, okay?
Okay.
So spine feels normal, in alignment. Buttocks is normal. We're going to go ahead and roll her back down onto a backboard. We're going to load her into the ambulance. We're en route to the hospital. As we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and take vitals. Okay. So as I'm waiting for her pulse and her oxygen, I'm going to go ahead and take your blood pressure.
Okay.
This is just going to go around your arm. So how did this happen?
Well, I was rushing to get to my final. I was late, and the roads were slippery, and I slid off the road, and I didn't have my seatbelt on.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Which finals were you having today?
I had chemistry.
So just relax for me. I'm going to take your blood pressure. got a low blood pressure, about 90/50. She's got normal oxygen. Her pulse is a little slow, about 52. We arrive at the hospital around 10:50. I'm gonna exchange care over to a nurse that's over here. I'm gonna tell her that it's an 18-year-old female who was ejected from the car. She's got a thready pulse around 52, a low blood pressure of 90/50. She's got normal oxygen intake. I'm gonna tell her what we did. We pulpated things from her neck, her abdomen, her legs. She didn't have any excessive pain. She was a little sore in her left upper arm. So that would be her main chief complaint. And